I'm Judas. I followed Jesus around, learned from him, was even one of his disciples at one point, but he just wasn't what I was expecting. I read the Old Testament. I longed to see the Messiah come and save Israel. And then Jesus rocks up. Not the warrior I'd waited for, but the son of some carpenter. Yeah, he did the miracles, gave a good sermon and all, but he was never going to liberate us from the Romans. He's just not the Messiah I've been waiting for. So yeah, I betrayed him, made a deal with the chief priests. They gave me 30 pieces of silver, and I found an opportunity to betray him over to them. I don't know for certain what they meant to do with him, but oh no. What have I done?
I was there when Jesus was portrayed. Yeah, it all happened so quickly. We drew our swords, all of us, and I injured the guy, but Jesus told us to stop, and he even healed the guy I hurt. And that was Jesus all over. The chief priests, they took him away. I followed at a distance to see what they would do with him, and I was so frightened, terrified. The man I spent the last 3 years following, going to be executed, crucified. What do I do with my life now? Eh? Do I go back to the way things were? My old job, my life, me fishing out here. The things he said, the things he did they even mean anything? Or were they just empty, meaningless? What if they don't stop with him, but they come after his followers? Me. What if they tried to kill me like that too? I'm asking myself all these questions, trying to get a grip on the reality of things falling apart in front of me. Anyway, that's all happening. I'm lost. I can't process things going on around me. And then suddenly some girl is in front of me asking if I was with Jesus. I, I was afraid. So I said no. I said I don't know him. And then another person was in front of me and they asked me again, and I say no. And then a third, and I say to him, I don't know him. I don't know him. And then I reached the crowd, and I remember this is precisely what Jesus predicted. Precisely what. Uh, I'm so sorry, Jesus. Uh, I let you down. I let you down.
Yeah, so when the chief priests couldn't prosecute him, they brought him to me, of course. We often have troubles with our subjugates around this time of year. They get all rowdy around their Passover festival, often cause riots. Normally, if they brought someone troublemaker before me, I'd just have them straight up killed. But after questioning Jesus, it was quite clear he had done absolutely nothing wrong. Maybe he was stirring up the wrong people. Maybe people were getting upset because of him, but it's clear he didn't directly do it. And that's when I remembered. We have a sort of tradition around this time of year, a peace offering, if you will. We let a prisoner go. We let someone free as a token of our mercy. And I thought I'd put forward this Jesus fellow. I thought if I gave them an easy choice between Jesus and this troublemaker Barabbas, they would just straight out choose Jesus. But they didn't. They so passionately wanted Jesus crucified, and suddenly I saw the look in their eyes. I saw how volatile they were. I've seen my fair share of riot. I know the signs. I couldn't let another riot happen, not on my watch. So I had no choice. I sent Jesus to be crucified.
Do you know what it's like to watch your own son die? He was innocent. He didn't deserve this. He was the only man in the whole of history who didn't deserve it. And yet, there he was in unbearable pain and suffering, hurting, being humiliated on top of that hill for the whole city to see. After hours of pain, he cried out saying, "It is finished." And then I watched him die. They took his body, they covered it in a linen cloth, and they laid it in a cold tomb. And then they rolled a big stone across the entrance to close it up.
So we went to the tomb because we wanted to pay our respects and we'd prepared some spices. But when we got there, the stone covering the tomb had rolled away. We were really confused and we were thinking what was going on. And then we went in and there was no body. We were thinking, where could he be? Had someone stolen the body? Had the Romans gotten rid of it? Suddenly, these two men in clothes like lightning appeared. "Why do you look for the living among the dead?" they said. "He is not here. He has risen." We were shaking with excitement. I ran as fast as I could to tell the disciples, "He's alive! He has risen!"
When we heard what Mary had seen, we were shocked. We thought she had gone mad. I turned around to Peter and he had got up and started running. He was going so fast because he wanted to see this for himself. So I caught up with him and I even beat him to the tomb. And there we saw it, an empty tomb. All that was there was the linen that was wrapped around him. And we started to believe, maybe, just maybe, he had overcome death. So later that evening, we were with the disciples. And then all of a sudden, Jesus appeared. And he said, "Peace be with you." We were so overjoyed to see him. I can't express how overjoyed we were. All this time, we thought that he had come to defeat the oppression of the Romans. But really, he was there to defeat a more oppressive force. He defeated death. And because of him, we can live a life, and a life to the full.